Man, what's up, YouTube? Back at it with another video. It's a great day, beautiful day, uh, beautiful day to be alive. Yeah, just a great day to be prosperous, man. As always, uh, look to prosper, not to not prosper. No, I got stuck, but just off the dome, man. Just always want more in life, man. Always strive for the better you. But today, um, I'm gonna talk about like the difference between uh, an achiever and basically a loser, like a person that doesn't attain his goals and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with that, and then I'm gonna tie it to, of course, copywriting because this is a copywriting channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, the difference between uh, an achiever and a non-achiever, a loser, is just their willingness to work. You know, um, that quote Eric Thomas said, "How bad do you want it?" You know what I'm saying? Like, do you kind of want it? Or do you want it, or do you really want it? Like bad. You know what I'm saying? So you you can go to the extent if you really want what you say you want. You know what I mean? So you could literally, I just feel like, and I'm starting to learn this too. Like you could literally dream, I say dream, build your dream life. You know what I'm saying? Um, most people will. I mean, most people won't. Some will, and to the ones that do end up doing it are the ones that just got this relentless work ethic, you know what I'm saying? They just never stop. Even if they're like, they get knocked down, they always find a way to come back up. And I feel like that's what embodies a successful person, is their willingness not to ever quit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so say you tell them you have to send out 100 code DMs, you had to put up 1,000 shots, in basketball. You have to go out running 10 miles a day, you know what I'm saying, long distance running. Or you have to go do 50 sprints a day, you know what I'm saying? Highly successful people, high achievers, won't even in a way question that, you know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, that's what I have to do, got it. And they'll just keep pushing forward, you know what I'm saying? They won't ask too many questions. They'll just be like, I want this shit bad enough, and they'll go out there and go get it, you know what I mean? They're called go-getters, you know what I mean? And those, in my opinion, are the people that get somewhere and that actually crack the code in a way. So yeah, man, you have to push the limits, you know what I mean? Because there's a barrier, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You have to break for everything, if you want more success in life, you have to push through those barriers. Most people, okay, say this is the barrier, most people are here and they think they're putting in work, or they think they're doing something, but they're just really just floating here, and over here it's like the rat race, you know what I'm saying, struggling to pay the bills, the fighting with your wife because of bills and money situation, money problem, um, uh, can't afford trips, paycheck to paycheck, um, in debt, you know what I'm saying? Get at a job you hate, you know what I mean? And then, so this is where you're at. And then I feel like once you crack the barrier, then you start having abundance. And there's obviously barriers on top of that, but I feel like, just the high achievers, the people that, ever attain anything they want, they know how to crack that, and they fell forward very fast. So yeah, man, I just feel like you have to put yourself out there, you have to tell people like, this is what I want, and I'm gonna go go get it. You know what I'm saying? As simple, plain Jane as that. You can't do the same thing and expect the same results. So keeping that in mind, me personally, I'm just so motivated to be more in life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just like, nah, I don't want that life. I just want to be a better me. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, so how bad do you want it? Because if you really want it bad enough, you can make it happen. All you ever need is 6 months. You know what I'm saying? If you go in ghost mode for 6 months, I feel like you could achieve a lot of things, man. So yeah. And now let's switch to the other side of the street. You know what I mean? So what makes somebody a loser? A loser, in my opinion, is just a person that always complains. Like, you tell them to do one thing, and they're like, just like over here, like sighing, or like just grumping and griping, and like just never really in a positive state of mind. Like, they're just like, oh, that's too much, or that's the first thing that comes into their head, but they don't even understand the concept that you will hurt. You know what I'm saying? You will go through every emotion, you know what I mean, to be that better self. Or without it, the journey wouldn't even be enjoyable or blissful, you know what I'm saying? Or like the result, I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from like just achieving stuff in my past, like, you know, whenever I won the championship, you know what I mean? Or whenever we made it to the regionals, you know what I'm saying, in basketball. Like, really, when we made it, it was just too quick the moment was too quick to take in all at once. Like, basically the result, the goal, when we met it, it was just like, oh, it was just there. But now I look back at it, it was the journey that was like great. That's what I missed the most. Like, I'll take back the journey any day now. Like, it was just so, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the moment, like, I wish personally I enjoyed it more, but yeah, like, it's just the journey. Like, so that's what losers don't understand, is the journey is basically, that's your prize, honestly, you know what I mean? So yeah, just complains, is not willing to put in the work, puts very minimal to no work, you know what I mean? And expects the most. And I feel like eventually that leads into like bitterness, because you have a person that puts in the work and positive mindset, everything, that does everything right, and the person that doesn't. And then eventually, you know, the person that does achieves everything that he or she ever wanted, and the person that doesn't don't achieve everything he or she ever wanted. And that's where I feel like the envy and the bitterness comes in. Like I said before, like they won't envy, they will envy your success, you know what I'm saying, and now that the light is on you, but they won't envy what you did to get there, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I just feel like that's just life. But now let's talk to copywriting. You know, okay, so I'm only speaking on what I did so far. I could have like just put everything down and just been like, oh, like, I'm not gonna study 7-8 hours a day, or I'm not gonna write, you know what I'm saying, for 2-3 hours, or read a book a week. You know what I'm saying? I could have said, no, that's too much work. You know what I'm saying? But I just took it all under the chin and just kept going, kept strolling through the, you know what I'm saying, through the journey, and just kept going, like never looked back. You know what I mean? And now I'm at a position to start offering my services and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I could have made the other decision, which is the loser mindset, and could have been like, oh man, like that's too much work, hell no. Or like, no, I'm not gonna study for 7-8 hours. Like, whoever even does that, like, I'm gonna just go maintain my job and like have nothing purposeful. That's why I feel like most people fall into the traps of doing drugs and like you know, just even the worst drugs are like just having a low self-esteem, all that, because they don't have nothing that's pushing them to be greater. Because okay, you get a job, you work 9 to 5, you live for the weekends, and you the only thing you're really looking forward to is to drink or like really just rip people off, which is like scamming and things like that. Like that's nothing that's purposeful. So I feel like you know just people have to challenge themselves. You know what I'm saying? They have to step out uh, that mindset. You know what I'm saying? And step into the abundance mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so much money out here to be made. So you just have to keep striving, man. So yeah, man, that's all I want to say. Y'all just keep being great, keep being better. It's only a matter of time before you reach your goals and you become everything